I can stack them hundreds to the roof. I ain't stopping till they stack to the moon. Without me, my family wouldn't have food. Anybody go against me gotta lose.
What is up, guys? You're listening to the MFCEO Project. I'm Andy. I'm your host. And I am the motherfucking CEO. Guys, if this is your first time listening, welcome. The goal of this podcast is to make you the motherfucking CEO of you. Tuesdays, we have longer podcasts. Sometimes we have guests. Sometimes we don't. Thursdays, we have Thursday Thunder, and that's what today is. And today, I have a point that I want to make to you, but before I get to that point, I want to remind you of our fee. I don't jam ads. The first 10 minutes of our podcast isn't ads that I monetize. I'm not trying to sell you a bunch of shit. This is a passion project of mine. I'm trying to help you guys understand what it really takes to become A, in control of your life, and B, successful, whatever success means to you. Do we talk about money a lot? Fuck yeah, we talk about money. Do we talk about other things too? Absolutely. We are in the entrepreneurship/business category of iTunes, but I would say we're more of a personal development podcast than anything. And it just so happens that the principles of entrepreneurship and business and personal developments are all parallel. So with that being said, I do charge a fee for this, and my fee is this. If you listen to this podcast and it makes you think, it gives you something to improve upon, if it helps you learn something new that is going to make you improve, I ask that you please share with a friend, a like-minded friend. All right, this is an organic movement. I depend on you guys to tell people about it. So anything that I could do to benefit you, I just ask that you reciprocate with some word of mouth for me. All right, cool. That's it. Now, this isn't going to be a real long podcast because the point of what we're going to talk about is actually really simple. What I want to talk to you guys about is this. We live in this age of social media, and everybody has a voice, and everybody is starting to realize that they can probably build a brand around their personal profile. And by a brand, I don't mean themselves in this instance, which you all are brands. But what I do mean here is they could actually build a business. And what we're seeing is lots and lots and lots of you motherfuckers out there doing this, and you're looking for recognition. You're out there looking to be recognized. You're out there looking for people to buy your shit. You're trying to ask people, hey, bro, can I send you my swag? Can I give you a t-shirt? Can I send you my product? And you'll post it. And what you are missing here, and I'm just going to save you about 20 fucking years of your life by giving you this advice. You are missing the entire point of being in business. The entire point of being in business is for whatever product you offer, whatever service you offer, to be so good, to be so compelling, to be so over the top great and excellent, which is a term we like to use, aka arete, that other people will talk about it on their own. People should get your product, and you shouldn't have to beg them for a post. You shouldn't have to send out 40 million free t-shirts to try to get one post. You should be making the coolest fucking t-shirt ever. You should be making the best t-shirt ever. You should be working to be fucking great. And so many of you want to be recognized before you're great that you're never going to be anything. Recognition comes post-excellence, not pre-excellence. You guys who are out there trying to build a brand, I appreciate the fact that you're trying to build a brand, but many of you do not fucking understand this point. And I know this by the number of shit boxes that I get sent to my office with literally garbage product. No offense. Appreciate your support, but take my information and learn from it, okay? If I don't open a box and fucking say, holy shit, look how awesome this is, my opinion of your brand is negative forever. Negative forever. Okay? And this is the beauty of social media and instant word of mouth that we talk about so much. You can spread the word of mouth so fast to grow your business. What took me 10 years should take you 3 years. That's the truth. But it works the other way too, and you guys aren't understanding this. When you advertise, and by advertising, that's what you're doing by sending out your products to people of influence. When you do that, you're advertising. And when your product isn't where it should be, you're quickening the death of your brand because people open it and they say, dude, this sucks. Okay? They don't give you the benefit of the doubt. You're not there to explain to them like, hey, this is my first promo shirt. I'm learning how to do this. What do you think? You're not there to actually control the interaction. And that's what you don't understand. So now my perception and everybody else's perception of whatever it is you do is negative. You've got to understand that that quickens the death of your brand. You should be spending the energy. And I talked about this on my Instagram story a week or two ago. So many of you motherfuckers are out there trying to network with people. You're trying to meet people. You're trying to do all the shit thinking that those people are going to somehow make your business. They're not. You're doing the same thing by trying to hit a home run by sending out a subpar product to 100 different people so that they can see that you didn't do your fucking homework. All right? You're missing huge point in business. And the point is this. You should be delivering such an amazing experience that people naturally want to talk about it. And then, by the way, this just isn't true in business. It's true in relationships. It's true in life. You have to present yourself as an amazing person first. And then you're going to get people to talk about you. You have to present yourself as producing an amazing product or an amazing service or an amazing solution first. And then people are going to talk about it. You cannot be in this game for the recognition. And so many of you are trying to do everything that you fucking can to get people to notice you. But the reason nobody notices you is because your shit fucking sucks. Excellence first, then recognition. All of you guys have it the other way around. And you know what? That's not your fucking fault. Because you haven't been in business for 20 years. And social media is a new fucking technology. But I'm going to tell you right now, this is the way it is. And far too many of you guys are spending an exorbitant amount of time trying to get eyeballs on you, when in reality, by getting eyeballs on you at this point in time is only going to speed your death. Okay? I have a friend who owns a knife company. All right. And by the way, I wasn't friends with him before I started buying his knives. It's called Half Face Blades. All right. And you'll see me post Half Face Blades shit on my Instagram sometimes. I carry one of their knives every single day. Okay. And if you go to Half Face Blades and you look at the shit that they make, you'll understand why I carry their knives. You'll also understand why I buy their knives. Because they're fucking beautiful. They're amazing. They're remarkable. They get you to talk about it. And I probably own 20 of his knives. And by the way, we've become friends now. Okay? He was Andy, who owns it, Andy Arabito. He was a Navy SEAL. And now he's building American-made fucking art, which actually happens to be also knives. And dude, he doesn't pay me to post his knives. He doesn't ask me to post his knives. He doesn't send me free shit to post. I post his shit because it's amazing. I post his shit because I've never seen anything like it. And if you go to his website and you go to his page, you're going to see the same thing. He's the best in the world at what he does. He makes amazing products. They're so amazing that you cannot help but talk about it. And then when you hear the story of their company and how it was founded and how they came to be in business and what they do, it makes it even more amazing. And guess what? Now we are friends. And now if he did call me and say, hey, Andy, could you post something for me? I'd fucking do it. But he never asked me. He never sent me free shit. He just made an excellent product. And too many of you guys are focused way too much on trying to manipulate the system of recognition and word of mouth and influence that you're missing the point. Your product's got to be great. And if your product is great, the rest of it will take care of itself. You won't have to beg. You won't have to ask. You won't have to, pester people. People will naturally want to support you because you're fucking great. And you might be asking, how do I become great at making t-shirts when everybody's making t-shirts? You know what? That's a great fucking question to ask yourself before you start a t-shirt business, okay? Or any business. You should be evaluating the competition. You should be looking at the products, and you should be saying, not how can I get in the game and compete with these guys? You should be saying, how can I get in the game and beat these guys? Because until you understand how to do that, you're going to be lumped in with every other Tom, Dick, and Harry who's in business that's running a mediocre operation, and you're going to have a hard time getting traction, and you never will get traction. Because to get traction, you have to be something worthy of talking about. So don't look at it as trying to get in the game. Look at it as trying to win the game. Don't look at it as trying to compete. Look at it as trying to dominate. Don't look at it as I'm trying to get in business. Look at it as I'm trying to be the best in this business. And guys, for a lot of you, that means you, not just your product. Like a lot of you guys listening right now, you're running service-based online business. Maybe you're doing coaching. Maybe you're doing nutrition. Maybe you're doing fitness. Maybe you're doing some sort of mastermind group. Good. First thing is I hope you have experience in those things, but let's just assume that you do, all right? Your product is fucking you. So what are you so amazing at, or what's so amazing about you that people are going to talk about it? Because that's what's going to get eyeballs on you. That's what's going to get people to pay attention. That's going to be your secret sauce. And I can tell you this, looking for the recognition before you're amazing is never going to work. You're going to be frustrated, you're going to be angry, and you're going to be fucking broke. And the other thing is this, looking for recognition's sake is always a losing battle. Because nothing good comes of recognition for recognition's sake. You've got to be able to solve a problem. You've got to be able to contribute to others. You've got to be able to provide an amazing product. And if that's you, make you the best you. For the last 2 years, I've taken my fitness from being a fat piece of shit to being someone who's in considerably really great shape. Now, do I have progress to make? Absolutely. But I'm still making it. You know why? Because I realize my product at this point in my life is becoming me. And I've got to be something that's worthy of talking about. I've got to be something that people stand up and take notice. And it's hard to ignore a 260 pounds twisted steel and sex appeal walking into a fucking room, isn't it? So I'm doing it too, and I'm living this. Stop going for the recognition. Work on the quality of your fucking product. Work on the quality of, and by the way, this goes for your service and your customer experience too. If you have a quality product, but your customer experience is fucking shit, when you go out and advertise and people email in with questions, they don't get a response. They call in with questions, they don't get a response. They can't make a return, or they get treated like shit when they make a return. By the way, that's the same as having a shitty product. So don't put the cart before the horse. Quit thinking about getting eyeballs on something that's going to crush you because you haven't put the proper time into the product. Excellence before recognition. That's the way it's always been, and that's the way it's always going to be. Make a great product. Make a great service. Become something worthy and amazing so that people will talk about it naturally. And then, by the way, when you know that you're offering good value, you won't feel bad about asking people to refer other people, which is, by the way, why I ask you guys to refer people too. So, guys, that's it, man. Excellence before recognition. Excellence before recognition. Excellence before recognition. I'll see you guys next week.